Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. About to get started here. Getting the nod on the mound, Patrick Sandoval.
Boogie pitched into the seventh, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, his team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
On the ground, out to short. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Paul Molitor, the next to hit. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Here's Carlos Correa. Runners on the move. Strike in there. Throw to third, and he's out. The pitch. In there at the knees. 0-2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The pitch. A little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2 now. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and there's 2 away.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And here is Harmon Killebrew. Swing and a tapper. And the throw gets away.
That is good. The right fielder, number 38, Torrey Hunter.
And now for the Twins, Torrey Hunter. This guy has turned into a beast. On the ground to the left. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Gary Sanchez at the plate. Got him on the off-balance throw. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the hill for the Twins, Bert Blyleven. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
So dominant, only gave up 1 hit, and I know in the back of his mind he's thinking about how close he came, but he's got to forget about that and focus on his opponent in this one.
On the ground right side, and that's a base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Ground ball right side, could be 2. 1 gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting third, the center fielder, Mike
And now batting Mike Trout. That one's in there, 0-1. And a pitch. Clips the corner. And the count is 0-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Next offering is fouled back. Stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Angels strand one. They trail things here 2-0. Top of the second. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
On the ground, Fletcher handles. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Royce Lewis. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The wide to kick the pitch. And that one fouled off.
Well, the hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hand, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Marsh brings it in, and there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Byron Buxton. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Check on the runner, and he's back in there. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Little chopper rolls foul. Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Bottom of the second. And now the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
And leading up for the Angels, the first baseman,
Blyleven back to work. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. There's a strike. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Swing and a ball popped up. Molitor under this one. 1 away.
batting 6, the third baseman, Anthony
Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. Max Stassi in there for strike one. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there and brings it in at the wall. Back here at Angel Stadium, and the batter now, Paul Molitor. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Tapped in front of the plate. He is safe, and he beats the throw by a whisker. Now Correa up to hit.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Marsh makes the grab, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Harmon Killebrew getting ready to hit. And that's in there for strike one.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And here it comes. Chopped out in front of the plate. Fires to first on the run, and they got him.
Now batting, the right fielder, Torrey Hunter.
And next for Minnesota, Torrey Hunter. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ground ball left side, and it gets by him.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So man aboard is Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1. In there, and it's 0-1. And a pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped in the air, left field, and that's a base hit.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Jorge Polanco. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hunter, the lead runner, out at second. Sanchez at first, 2 out of the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
I think it was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
There's a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 3-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Taylor Ward.
And leading up for the Angels, the right fielder, Taylor Ward.
The pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and there's one down. Here's David Fletcher.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Fires over to Killebrew, and two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Matt Duffy.
And now it's Matt Duffy.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. There's a strike. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And the Angels are gone in order. Still down 3-0. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the Twins DH, Royce Lewis. Sandoval back to work. That one lifted to left. Marsh settles under this one, and there's one away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
So up next, Justin Morneau. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the power speed combo. Byron Buxton in there for strike one. Morneau stands at first with one out. Oh, now this is blasted way back there, on its way, gone. Byron Buxton blasts one out, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-zip.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Paul Molitor, the next Twin up to hit. And that's in there for strike one. Hit in the air, right field. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
2 outs, base is empty. And here comes Carlos Correa. Well struck left field. That one back. Gone! Carlos Correa will circle the bags. His second home run of the series, and they add a run. It's 6-0.
He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Jaime Barria. And we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Bounce to the left side. On the run, throw to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Carlos Correa with the key hit this inning. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Bottom 4, so in now for the Angels, Brandon Marsh.
And leading up for the Angels.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Next offering is in for a strike. The wind and the pitch. Now fly ball to right center. Hunter drifts towards it. And there's one down.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike.
Here's Mike Trout. Struck out looking at his first at bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. This one in the air, right field. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Buxton pulls that one down, 2 away down.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Jared Walsh. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Man at second. Strike 2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach.
And down on strikes he goes. That's the inning. Angels leave one. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now here is Torrey Hunter. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. The wind of the pitch. And there's a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next pitch is popped up. Dives. What a play.
Great reaction there. The momentum of the dive takes him into foul territory, but comes up and makes the play. Outstanding job to get an out right there.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody dives, but it kicks off his glove, that leaves him without a throw, and they can't get the out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
So up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Throw into third. The tag out.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into third.
So man aboard, Royce Lewis, the next twin up to hit. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. One left for Minnesota, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back in Anaheim, here's Anthony Rendon up to the plate.
And leading up for the Angels, the third baseman, Anthony.
The right-hander back to work. Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. And next for the Angels, Max Stassi, 0 for 1 with a flyout. In the air right field. And there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 3, Taylor.
And the batter now, Taylor Ward. Swings through that one. 0-1. And it's fouled away.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Angels retired 1-2-3. Angels held in check. They still find themselves down 6-0. Welcome back. Start of the 6th. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Justin Morneau. The wind of the pitch. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Byron Buxton, the next twin up to hit. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Back there. Out of here. He sends a rocket to left. His second homer of this series, and they add on. It's 7-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now at the plate, Paul Molitor. That one's in there, 0-1. One down. On the ground to third. And he picks it up in foul territory. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where It's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Twins, Carlos Correa. 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Gives up the body and makes the catch. Bottom of the inning, so in now for the Angels, David Fletcher. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
David Fletcher.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 gone here.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's the second baseman, Matt Duffy.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. And takes low for ball 1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes, it count.
One and 2 now. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Line to second. It's snagged on the bounce. Tosses to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Brandon.
And next for L.A., Brandon Marsh. High fly ball out to center field. Squeezes it, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They continue to trail 7-0. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the speedy Harmon Killebrew. And first offering is fouled off. And that's down and away. Here comes a pitch. In for a strike, and the count 1-2. Right-handed reliever. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Here's a big power threat. Torrey Hunter. Foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Line drive. Racing makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
First offering, and it just misses. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
And now here is Jorge Polanco. That one is hammered right field. Pulls it in on the warning track. Twins wind up back here at Angel Stadium, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Mike Trout. There's a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Man at first, and now it's going to be Shohei Ohtani. In there for strike one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by
in plenty of time to first, and one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Next offering is downstairs. Next offering is fouled back. One out and a runner at second. And a swing and a miss. So he's gotten deep into this game. And at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Anthony Rendon stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball. And a ball and two strikes. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight. Back. We go to the eighth. Stepping in the long ball threat, Royce Lewis. Berea back to work. And a strike.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 0-1. And that's a strike. Lined into left center, base hit.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So man aboard now, Justin Morneau. Berea checks over to first, and he's back. Ground ball right side, could be two. One at second. Throw to first, safe. Now a screamer into the outfield. Marsh makes the play, and there are two outs.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Now the number 2 hitter, Paul Molitor. And that's in there for strike one.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Bounced out to short. Off balance throw in time. And that'll. Back here at the ballpark, Max Stassi comes up to hit.
And leading up.
That's a strike. 0-1.
The catcher, Matt Stassi.
There's the strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Kicks and fires. Stays alive. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Fletcher stands in now and watches strike 1. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Center field. And there's a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it. Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And next for the Angels, Brandon Marsh. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 1. Ground ball to the right side. It's through for a hit. So that's 3 straight hits with 2 outs, and the bases are loaded. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Angels strand a couple, not going their way. It's 7-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Mike Myers. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is. The pitch. Bounce to third. A dive. Nice stop. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Oh, man, great diving play over there to prevent the winning run from reaching base. Here in the 9th inning, that's absolutely huge. You love to see that kind of play made in big moments by the defense.
Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Harmon Killebrew. In there, and it's 0-1. Well struck right field. And that one's gone. He'll touch them all. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they tack one on the board. It's 8-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So 1 out, nobody on. Digging in, Torrey Hunter. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And he deals. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And down on strikes. Now 2 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Gary Sanchez now. Little dribbler up along third, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now that second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
And here is Jorge Polanco. And he grounds one back up the middle. Got him on the off-balance throw. And the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now an 8-0 game. Welcome back. Here's Trout. Fly 11. Back to work. Out to short. Correa collects it. Whips it to first on the run. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Righty delivers. Misses. And the count 1-2. The punch out there. 2 away.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
That's ripped. Base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Angels down to their final out. Now it's Anthony Rendon in there for strike 1.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.